This game, I feel like I've kind of shot myself in the foot by titling the last episode the biggest game in our history, but in many ways this could be that. If we were to get, it's so unlikely that we could actually get through here, but you just don't know. It could happen if we pull off a miracle. And welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Bolton. If you're still enjoying the series, drop a like, that would be most fabulous. So, today I thought we'd start just by showing you something a little bit different while we talk about some other things. And this is the fact that I was doing a little bit of deep dives into these sort of interesting graphs you can get access to. It'd be cool. I know there is a skin out there, but isn't compatible with one I use that actually puts these on their main profile page, which would be kind of sick to have. And maybe I can find a way to do it on Renzi. I don't know. If you do know, let me know. Be kind of interested. But Kang, as you can see, he's really kind of on par with a lot of the players that play this role in the Premier League this season. That's not the issue here. The interesting thing is that what he really gives us is that key passing magic. I don't know why no one else when they play there can come even close to the amount of key passes that Kang is able to produce. I don't know why he's so good in that role, but this is the reason why when he plays we are so unbelievably fantastic. That sheer amount of creativity just leads to so many more chances when he's in the team. No one can even come close to comparing that. To give you an idea, Pombo, it makes 1.6 key passes per 90 minutes. Kang is on 5.7. That is an astonishing amount of goal contributions, basically, in the end of the day. Now, since it's the start of the week, time to thank your patrons. This week, James Morris, thank you so much, man. Thank you to everybody over there. As always, you absolute legends. And also, it's Monday. It's a day that ends in Y. So it's time for Regen Sunday. First up on the chopping block is Mohammed Sadiq Sudarshan, a Sri Lankan striker. You see quite a few Sri Lankan players around, but he is actually very, very good. Next up, Vianney Petit. Mainly, I wanted to show him because he's 6'6", but it's not even that. It's the fact that he's 6'6" and yet has outrageously good pace and acceleration as well. Even his balance, that's nuts for a winger. Sergei Petrov as well is next up, a Russian sort of attacking midfielder who's only 17 and yet has basically stacked the board with brilliant attributes. Then we've got Jean Lucas, again, 21 years old, so obviously he's been around a few years, but still, those attributes are ridiculous. Then Rowan Lomashvili, I just wanted to show him because it's not very often you get outrageously good Georgian players. Now, obviously he's not like world class or anything, but for Georgia, that's pretty good. And lastly, Mario Kumba, on the topic of players from Sudan, South Sudan, he actually seems to be even better than the guy we looked at last week, albeit from South Sudan instead of Sudan, but nevertheless, what a player. So, if you want to participate in Regen Sunday, you know what to do. Link in the description, head over to the Discord, and hey, maybe we'll do it on Sunday this week. We also have new kits, thanks to the legend that is Owen. I think they're actually even better than last time, if that's even possible. Legit, I'll show you them, but I can't show you the club page without spoiling the results, so I'll show you them afterwards. Right, we've had some games off camera. Today's big game is Real Madrid. I don't know. It could still happen for us. First up, we had one of the weirdest games. At home to Norwich, Kim came off the bench. I rested him for most of this game. In the 95th minute to give us the win here. We'd been crap in this game. Actually dreadful. Kimmy came on and all of a sudden things just changed. And then in the 97th, somehow, we had a chance for another one. Flick down, there was Garces at the back post. Bolton 2, Norwich City 0. Basically, our entire XG, essentially, came in stoppage time. It's nuts. Other weird thing is, Norwich had a chance here which accounted for 0.38, right? Except it was offside. And the game still counted it as... Yeah, that was really, really weird that the game still counted it, even though they were clearly offside. It even said it in the game. So really strange, that one. But nevertheless, we got a 2-0 victory at home to Norwich City. Again, somewhat fortunate, has to be said. And we didn't get really good until Kim came on late in the game. We then went away to Bristol City and continued things brilliantly. Pombo playing in the midfield this time, knocking a lovely ball through the middle. Kim just gives the goalkeeper the eyes, goes round him, slots it home. He is genuinely ridiculous. 1-0 to Bolton in that one. And then in the second half, Stas delivers a lovely ball. Kyle Wilson in there, slamming a header home for 2-0. A fairly even game. I think we edged it ever so slightly, but again, we were very, very fortunate not to concede a goal in this game. I think we were still a better side in general, but there's surely going to come a time where this swings back the other way. I keep waiting for it to happen, and it just hasn't yet. So if I start complaining later in the season when we lose like 3 games in a row 1-0 where we've dominated teams, then yeah, no Matt, bad Matt. But then we actually did come up with a really good performance. 12 minutes into the game, Candela whips the ball in, had to shuffle around the squad a little bit. Kyle Wilson again gave us the lead in this one. Then it was the second half when things really started getting going here. Kim knocking it to the back post here, Candela getting himself through, a goal and an assist for Candela on the night, 55 minutes, 2-0 up. But, you know, as we do, we were then able to concede a goal to Leeds. It just happens. A bit of an unfortunate one for us, really. Lots of good tackles and deflections and shots, but eventually Gelhart's able to slam home for Bolton 2, Leeds United 1. But at that point, we then started to get ourselves going. And again, Kang came off the bench this time with a few minutes to go, as he does. So drops it around the side for Kim. Relatively simple stuff here for Kimmy. Slots it home, 3-1, game over. Also, I thought, as Leeds were able to grab themselves yet another goal back to make it 3-2 in this game. McCanny's been excellent lately, but this is just pure mistakery from him. There's no reason he has to punch that out there. He just catch it, but it is what it is. He's been good. But then on 82 minutes, Kim knocks the ball around the side here. Manny Farmer getting into the box, and then he just keeps on going and slots it home for 4-2. Second goal of the year for Farmer, which was really nice to see. And then we still had time in the 94th minute for one more. Look at this from Candela. Just picks this ball up, keeps going, disguises a lovely little ball around the side for Kim, who slams it home for Bolton 5, Leeds United 2. 5 goals, definitely a bit harsh on Leeds, but we were thoroughly very, very good on the night here and excellently deserved the win. Murray had a goal disallowed for offside when it wasn't offside. The cross was whipped in, and Kim was offside from the original cross, but was nowhere near the ball, and then he just heads it home, and again, Kim is nowhere near the ball, and the game just ruled it offside for Kim. Frustrating, but it doesn't matter. We won anyway. And that leaves us third. 36 points on the board, 6 points above Spurs right now. Champions League for next year is looking very, very good indeed. We're just starting to show a bit more of goal scoring lately. That was always our biggest issue as of late. We were getting cheeky little 1-0s, but lately there's been a few more 2-0s in there, and the 5-2 against Leeds. Things are starting to look a little bit more rosy for us, quite simply, and I'm really, really pleased with that. Starting to see us do a bit more. Only 2 defeats in 16. Very, very strong start. Just very quickly to show you our brand new kits there. Samsung sponsorship coming away. I honestly can't decide which one I love more. The intimidation of this away kit is delightful. This has sort of all sorts of like Inter Milan references in it as well, and that's just clean and lovely. So big fan of those. 3D ones hopefully be in the game as well. I have sorted that, I think. This game, I feel like I've kind of shot myself in the foot by titling the last episode the biggest game in our history, but in many ways this could be that. If we were to get, it's so unlikely that we could actually get through here, but you just don't know. It could happen if we pull off a miracle. No, obviously we're not going to be doing that. One thing I did in the last game against Leeds, which I think it made a difference, is I started on positive instead of attacking and then switched to attacking, and that really made a difference in the second half. So maybe that's a better approach than starting on attacking in those types of games. I don't know. It's all kind of fiddly trying to figure it all out, but we're doing well with it so far. Surely at some point, though, it is going to come back around the other way. You have to imagine. Anyway, while we continue to wait for that, we've got a game today against Real Madrid. Now, wait, surely Kang's available for this one, right? Oh, sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm so used to him going straight into the attacking midfield slot that I didn't even notice that my assistant had put him up there. So that ain't happening. And that ain't happening. We will figure this out. We're going to go with Victor Conroy today because I was looking at the numbers and he's actually put up some really nice numbers in a relatively small amount of games, and it's kind of what I want from that role. And again, Mesa won't start. Mohamed will come in because there's nice little links building up. Garces is getting a run in the team too, which is good. Demaran still isn't ready to come back yet, sadly. I think that'll do for the bench with Hung, Mesa, Candela, Kim on the bench. I mean, we have to. We can rest him for Watford if need be, but he has to start this game. We are so much worse without him, it's unreal. Even though Hernandez is definitely a step up. Not from him. We'll probably go past into space really soon, but we'll play it by ear. So, Real Madrid. Interesting they've got Isaac on the left side. That's surprising me. Wow, 5-up. We've won a lot of games lately, but we couldn't be in better form if we tried. But it does appear that we're wearing the correct away kit, I think. No, we're not, are we? We're not. Okay, for some reason, even though I cleared the cache and those files for this 3D kit don't exist anymore because I deleted them, somehow it's still showing them. That's really weird. We're going to play it by ear for the first sort of 10-15 minutes, see what happens, then move on to pass into space should the situation arise. Oh, nice work from Christensen straight off the bat. Real Madrid congesting that midfield part. Nice ball from Conroy, though. Can we get an early goal? That would be quite something. Farmer blocked out for a throw-in. Just occurred to me that isn't key at all, actually. So it goes, oh! What a save from... Oh, it's offside. It's offside. It's a great save from Thibaut Courtois, but what a chance. Well, not really what a chance, I suppose, because obviously it was offside in the end, but nevertheless. Oh, God, it's the guy. I thought that was our player there. It's the referee. See, that's why they've done it. They've deliberately ignored my instructions to wear the other kits so that they could interfere with the referee today. I like this. That's the kind of shithousery I can get behind. Erdegaard and Mokanya's grateful arms acceptable. They've already started this game way better than they did in the home game against them, which isn't a great sign, really. I think our best bet is to just see what happens, really. I mean, at the end of the day, if we win 3 games in a Champions League group that includes these teams, I'll be extremely happy considering it's our first season in Europe in this save. Oh, not a good chance. Christopher. Oh, that's unlucky. To come straight back to him, McCanya's there, and we survive again. We've got to think about head-to-head as well. A 2-2 draw would technically send us through because of the head-to-head between the two sides. Their possession is crippling, but we have to imagine that we're playing Everton. Just a much, much better Spanish Everton. Christensen, though. Oh, dear. Yeah, he's cut across that a bit. It's incredible, though. We are still holding them to a 0-0 after 36 minutes, albeit, but we're not completely dominated by them yet as far as, like, chance creation. Farmer's ball. Christensen knocks it down! Great save off of Nicky Murray getting in the position there. We are still offering stuff here at the Bernabeu, and I am extremely proud of the lads for the first half efforts they're putting in here. Kang's ball through. Wilson heads it. Whoa, dear. Erdegaard's bringing it up. Right, Christensen has to track him, but he's not going to have the speed here. We need to make sure we've got numbers across, and he's just... What a tackle from Manny Farmer. That's an extraordinary tackle. But they just wait so long before turning around. It's like the player's already gone past them before they spin around. Tired, maybe an element of tiredness creeping in for us, as after all we are chasing this match quite heavily. Good save again from Macania. But again, it's a long-range shot from Real Madrid. They're not threatening really close to goal as things stand. Well, I mean, half-time, it's 0-0. We've done very little, but we've also limited them to, again, mostly pot shots. And I think that might be why sometimes it looks worse than it is in games, because we're giving teams a lot of little tiny chances that aren't that dangerous. Some of them are going to go in eventually, of course, but that might be why we win some of those matches. Okay, so we have a better goal difference than them, meaning if it was a 1-1 draw, we would nip through. Here we go. Kang with a free kick, maybe. Overload at the back post, potentially. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, God. Right, okay, we've got to stop him before he gets that ball to cut back. He's just going to drive straight past us. It's a bit of a tight angle. He might end up shooting. Just shepherd him, shepherd him, shepherd. I don't know what that even is. What? Well, that's annoying. That is annoying. I don't even know what's happened there. Yeah, that one does sting a bit. I'm not entirely sure what even happens. Oh, it's just a mistake from Macania, I think. I don't know how he's even spilled it like that when the ball hasn't even got any power on it. It's not like he's saved it. He's just punched it randomly back into the play. It's a great slip ball through, and Erdegaard, good save again from Macania. It would suck to lose 1-0 as a result of that. Oh, god damn it. That was one of our legendary... Not even a yellow card. Sure, he's just broken up a completely lethal potential counter-attack, but sure, that's not a yellow card. Why would that be a yellow card, eh? Oh, and now he's completely hammered Nicky Murray. He's got to go. And he's gone. Ismail Assar is gone for Real Madrid. Right, the representation of our formation is incorrect on that screen, so take no notice of that. Great save again from Macania. Real Madrid down to 10 men. That's disappointing. I would have thought that we would have at least seen a shot from us after they went down to 10 men, but that looks like the way it's going to be. We are going to go out 1-0 because of that goalkeeping error. Like, it would have been nice to have just seen a shot during that period after they went down to 10. Kang's through. Oh my god. That was the chance. Kim literally has the chance there to slot us level in the 94th minute and put us through in the Champions League, and we didn't do it in the end. By the way, this is all centre midfield, not DMs. I pushed everybody forward. Oh, that's a gut wrencher. They were better than us on the night. I mean, make no mistake about that. Frustrating to concede the goal in the way that we did and to miss the chance in the way that we did there, but it happens. It's Real Madrid. The fact that we were even literally that close to them and potentially could have gone through if that goes in is actually outrageous for our first season in the Champions League. So I will take that. So, what changes can we make here? I'll bring Tim Starson for Colombo. We need to rest. Kang probably does need a rest as well, but we've got a long rest after this game of like what appears to be like 12 days with no international duty either. So that will be very, very useful. So I feel like one more push with these guys up front today would be very, very useful for us as well. So with that in mind, I'm basically going to go with almost the exact same lineup, although I'm going to bring Illich back in for Conroy as well, who actually didn't... I know he's playing Real Madrid. Actually, no, I'm going to give him one more chance because he was playing Real Madrid. But we are going to go with this version of the tactic today. We're going to do next match only, even though... Because I still want to keep the mentality trained, but we're going to start with positivity today. We're going to go out... It's, Watford are a good side, but there's definitely something here for us, I feel like. But that said, if they come here and we smash them and they win 1-0, I have no right to complain. We have done that so many... Well, not smash, but like, you know what I mean? We've won our fair share of games that could have gone either way this year, so it's bound to happen eventually. Let's see how we're looking. Nope, it doesn't work. I don't know what that is about. Yeah, I have no explanation as to how it's even caching that kit, considering that we've cleared the cache, and I've restarted the game as well. So, I don't know how that's doing that, but we'll figure that out. Oh, nice tackle. It's come back to him anyway! Off the post there, and Farmer clears it away. Wow, bit fortunate there to get away with that. He's just skipped past him like he's not even there. Go on. Oh, back for stars. Oh, square it. Conroy! Oh, wow! A very bizarre effort there. Been a bit of an average first half from us. I think we'll switch to attacking in the second half and see if that brightens things up a bit as Kyle Wilson's header pings off the crossbar. And I have found, as of late, that sometimes just switching to this attacking mentality can be the zhuzh that we require. Knocking it forward should be an easy one. Here we go. This is more like it. Getting it to Kang. Now we can start to link up some play. There's an over... Oh, dear. That's poor. Kimmy's not done well there. But now we've got it back. Kim's not going to be in the box for it, though, unfortunately. Murray is, though. And he gets the shot on target, at least. Controlling it in the midfield. Murray. Options with Kang. Conroy. Christensen knocks it down. He can maybe cut back inside here. Finds Murray. Murray again. Stas. Blocked again and cleared. Okay. We've been definitely better in the second half than Watford have, but it's about time we turn that into something. Here we go. This is more like it. A little bit of a breakaway for us. Options now. Made some subs as well to freshen up the midfield. Oh, he's got the overlap. Stasi. Colombo! Great save from Bizo. That's a really nice piece of play from us. Mohamed again. Picked up by Kang. Nice. Once more. 90th minute. Now, any goal now is probably a winner. I feel like we're probably good value for it if we were to get it, but, you know, Barnes. Right, we've got a lot of players back now. Do not let him get that cross in. Okay, cool. We've went through every single player. Hey, I told you we were going to have one of these games eventually. I think we played quite well in the second half and probably deserved it, but it doesn't matter because it happens. It actually did go through every single player. Oh, well, it happens. Oh, dear. Like, how many players does this manage to get through? It almost looked like it went through that guy, literally, but there you go. Univar gets the goal for Watford to probably win it. Well, that's annoying. It's going to be Bolton 0, Watford 1 off the back of a good effort at Real Madrid here, and quite frankly, a good performance on the night here in many ways. It wasn't any better or worse, really, than any of our other games lately. When you look at it, it doesn't look that dissimilar. It's just that tonight we haven't managed to grab the goal, and Watford have. It was bound to happen eventually. Kang was still excellent at that midfield. We've got a bit of time to regroup now to then tackle some more games around the Christmas period. We're still right in there, and the fact that we were able to get all those wins in those matches while we were still playing Champions League every other day, basically, is a really good sign for us. The fact that we were still able to do that, and we'll have some more backups coming in January. Players will be back and refreshed soon. I think we were just starting to reach the end of what we could accomplish with that. But you can see we definitely got a lot better in that second period and probably should have grabbed ourselves a goal in there. It happens, though. So our little run comes to an end with a couple of 1-0 defeats. It's fine. Our next few matches, we've got Burnley, we've got Southampton. I mean, there's some winnable games in there before we have Manchester United. Not entirely sure what I'm going to pick as the next live comms for the next episode, or really, because obviously Europa League's miles away yet. So we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. So if you've enjoyed this, and I hope you have anyway, drop a like. That'd be lovely. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. That'd be sick too. I stream on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, and on Saturday at 11 AM. So follow too. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more of this. Hopefully we can turn the tide around a little bit. 11-day rest will really help us. Thank you so much for watching. Hold your gun. Capybara. Bye-bye.